It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Vikings and the reigning Super Bowl champs. And it's coming up next.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Handoff comes to Cook. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is brought in at the 21. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s. That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mecole Hardman, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A give. This is Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Uncorks one for Davis, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense